Hello and welcome, and today we are playing, we're done with all the mainline games, so now we have to do a bunch of the spin-offs. They're still kind of important. They're still most of them still are 2D platformers, but we are playing Sonic Chaos. This is a game that was, I think in the US it was only on the Game Gear, but it did have a, not European, I think in Brazil it had a Master System release, which is what we're playing right now. Because I like the bigger aspect ratio. But anyways, here are the two playable characters, Sonic and Tails. I'll be playing Sonic for this Let's Play, because Tails kind of sucks to play at this game. All he can do is really fly, so it's a very slow flying too. It's not very good, I'll tell you that ahead of time. Anywho, this game has a bunch of stuff that isn't in the Genesis game, like these fucking rocket boots, and also the way you get special stages in this game are very different from the other Sonic games. The way you get it is by just getting 50 rings. Not 50 rings, sorry. By getting 100 rings, you instantly get teleported to the special stage and skip the stage. I know, it's really weird. They even put a bunch of these ring stashes like that. I don't know. But yeah, here's our first special stage. This one's relatively easy. You could just fly in a straight line. I guess you could collect rings if you want like extra lives and stuff, but I think in this game you'll have a lot of extra lives, and continues especially. Oh my god, they just feed you all that. But yeah, the special stage is pretty easy. The other ones are different from this one, so they're not all gonna be like Sonic on the rocket boots or whatever. So I hope you enjoy this one. It's probably my least favorite. Actually, no, this is not my least favorite. I'll talk about it when we get there, because I hate that one so much. But yeah, there's the Chaos Emerald. It's great. Also, a thing I hate about these special stages so much, when I was playing this game, how long the score goes. Listen to this. It sounds so terrible. For this Let's Play, I shortened those. I shortened all of those, unless I forgot a couple, but all of them should be shortened. I just hate how that sounds. It's such a loud noise, and I don't like it. I don't like it. It's bad. Anyways, the thing about this game is that it's really short. You're probably wondering. If you look at the time, it's 23 minutes or so, like around there. And you're like, surely that's not the whole game. No, I assure you, that's the whole game. We will be playing the whole game in these 23 minutes. Which is kind of insane. How short this game is. This game's also really easy. I had a little trouble with the final boss because, well, just to speak a little bit ahead, it does have a one-hit KO move that I kept dying to like an idiot. But this game is pretty easy overall. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but Sonic does have the Super Peel Out in this game, which is really cool. It's actually really useful in this game. It makes him go extremely fast, and it's really great, honestly. I recommend using it. It's just really helpful. And as here I slowly go up for my 100th ring. Right here. Alright, so this is the second special stage. This one you're just going to be ascending with these springs here. It's not really that hard. You just jump at the top of the spring jump. It's really easy. It has a nice flow to it though, so I don't mind it at all. You can also hit these time things to stop time. Because you do have a time limit while in these special stages, but they're pretty generous for the most part. But yeah, that's our second Chaos Emerald. Pretty nice and short. Yeah, the score, see how it's 4,000? I instantly just shortened that. I could not take how annoying that sound was. It was so bad. Anyways, just like the other Game Gear games, on the third act, you will fight a boss. But this time they do give you rings. You do have rings in these boss fights. So, and that's what makes them pretty easy. You can kind of damage them pretty quickly. For this guy, you just want to spin dash. Spin dash, turn right, spin dash, turn right, because he makes you turn the other way. So if you just do this, yeah, that's literally it. And that's the first zone of the game. I can't tell if these zones are going to be longer or shorter because I'm going for the Chaos Emeralds. Some of the stages give you 100 rings just like Just like instantly. It's actually insane. And this is for sure the act that like gives you 100 rings super easy. Like just follow the path I'm going here and you'll get the 100 rings super easy. It gives you 40 for free there, then you just go up here to get the remaining ones. I accidentally fell down this thing. That's a weird mechanic of this zone, where if you run on this platform, yeah, he goes to that view. I don't know why, but I guess they thought it was cool. I like the sprite. I actually really do like Sonic sprite in this game. It's really cute. I'm a big fan. Okay, here's the remaining rings. I'm just gonna spin dash through all of it. Yep, there we go. Hi, we're the third special stage. This one's a bit more on the annoying side. So you're gonna go through these loops, I believe, like 4 times or so. I recommend, for a pro tip, every time you're in these loops, just hold up. You're probably asking, why hold up? Well, if you hold up, you're gonna get the Chaos Emerald, and if you don't, you're not getting the Chaos Emerald. It's done. Like, you missed your chance. Yeah, like, I don't know why they give you invincibility stuff here, but whatever. But yeah, you have to hold up just so you can get the Chaos. Yes, you're right. I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. Anyways, if you hold up, you can go to the Chaos Emerald right here. See, isn't that neat? It's not a very hard special stage. It literally takes 1 try, and you realize how to, solve it. It's kind of dumb, though. Also, I'm gonna have a lot of continues after this. You'll be amazed how many continues I'll have. This act is also really easy to get 100 rings in. When I was doing my practice run, I was looking for the easiest ways to get 100 rings in, all of the beginning stages. But this one had to have been one of the easier ones. Same with Act 1, but like, see that right here? 60 rings. Fall down here purposely, there's just more rings. I don't know why, but hey. I just need to get like an extra bit of rings than I have. Which I'll get right here. I was kind of messing it up, but yeah. It's a pretty easy stage to get 100 rings in, so just follow that path. The way this special stage works is you're basically just racing through a course. It's nothing special. It's really like a little stage, if anything. Just use these rocket boot feet, and you'll make it. Rocket boot shoes, I meant to say. And you'll make it through. I guess you can grab these. I mean, you'll be fine if you know the route. If you're watching this, you'll know the route, so it's A-okay. Yeah, I usually just grab these and just go straight up. Just skip most of the stage. Yeah, skip those springs. Yeah, just keep going. It's pretty easy. And then to get to the Chaos Emerald, you actually need to grab 1 more of the rocket boots, which are going to be a little behind here. There you go. And then you can get the white Chaos Emerald. Woohoo! There is only 5 actual special stages because this game only has 6 Chaos Emeralds, because this was the point of the series where they didn't know how many Chaos Emeralds were going to be, apparently. I don't know how, at this point 7 wasn't the locked down number, and it won't be till Adventure era, till Adventure post. Even Sonic the Fighters has 8 Chaos Emeralds for some reason. But anyways, here's the boss. There's a nice invincibility box right here if you want to grab it to cheat this boss a little bit. I was having a lot of issues with this boss in my practice run. I don't know why, but he's not too bad. Just have patience, honestly. Also, if you played Sonic Mania, you may recognize this boss, actually. It's the boss for Knuckles' his first act of Mirage Saloon. Same for Sonic. Sonic and Tails also fight him, but in the sky. But this one's more what Knuckles fights in that game. So if you're wondering where that callback was from, it's from Sonic Chaos. Kind of neat, honestly, how like many things they grab from different games. God, I hate that sound so much. It wasn't even that long for that case, but it's so annoying. For Sleeping Egg, Act 1, I don't go for the Chaos Emerald here. It's kind of annoying to get the 100 rings for this stage, if I'm being 100% honest. The second act is a really free way to get 100 rings, so I think it's better to just get it during that. Why waste your time struggling in this act when you can just get it in the second act, which is really easy. There's probably a secret like ring spot that has like 50 billion rings, but like I just I don't care. The next act is so much easier to get it, so... deal with that. Also, yeah, this is our first time seeing a signpost, because I've been only getting the Chaos Emeralds. I just realized. That's how it looks. It shows you your speed, I guess. And you can get different symbols. I believe you can get like 10 rings. Anyways, here's the really easy act to get the special stage here. Once I stop failing at the spring shoes. It's a nice 30 rings here, and there's going to be a bunch later on in the act, which you could just easily grab. Since I see it, they give you a bunch there, and they're like, you know what, that's not enough, let's give you even more! So... This special stage, I hate so much. It took me so long to figure it out on my own. You see how, you have to go right and down, and you have to jump over this spring. So, you have to, I know that might be hard to see, but I did go left and down. You might have to go back to rewatch that if you need help with that. But oh my god! That special stage took so long on my own. I was trying to figure it out. I didn't want to watch a guide. So I was like, I'm gonna figure this damn thing out. Let's just say I used a lot of save states. Thank goodness for emulating these games. Save states are awesome. And don't let anyone tell you that's cheating. I mean, unless you abuse them. But I wasn't abusing them. Because abusing them just makes the game unfun. But since save states aren't a cheat, okay? Unless you use them like in a cheaty way, like, oh, let me save state every hit of this boss. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but hey. Anyways, this boss is pretty easy. There is a way to bounce on his head, like, just keep bouncing on it, and it's pretty fun. I got stuck up here with him, yeah, as you can see. I just realized Eggman has a pretty similar boss to this one in Sonic Advance. It's not a reference to this. It's totally different, but it is pretty similar with him bouncing like that. Eggman bouncing on it? What the... I already have continuous off the screen. I'm just that good. You know, I skipped the title card way too quick on there. I think I was at this point of the game where I was like, I really wanted it done. I won't lie. If I'm being 100% honest with my opinions on this game while we're here, I don't like this game. I mean, okay. Yeah, I don't think I like this game. It's alright. It's an alright game. It's short, I guess sweet, but would I want to play it again willingly? Not really. Like, it's super easy, but like not in a fun way. Like, I assume this is what people think Kirby games are like, because it's really easy and kind of boring, if anything. The final boss kicked my ass, don't get me wrong, because I was kind of being really dumb. I think I just wanted the game done already. And I was like, ah, just, please, no more. So, but you can beat this game in one sitting, so maybe if you like that. But yeah, don't get me wrong, this isn't a bad game. Like, I'd rather play this than, like... Would I rather play Sonic 4? Yeah, I think so. This game's pretty fun. I don't know, we'll see what I think about Sonic 4 when I replay it again. I haven't played it in so long. This game's alright. I just wouldn't willingly play it again. I'll tell you that. Alright, time to run on these cool little isometric things. I don't know, they have, yeah, it has like that view of it. It looks like Sonic straight out of Sonic Labyrinth. I hope you guys are ready for that game. Yes, I will be Let's Playing Sonic Labyrinth. I hear it's not as bad of a game as people say, but I'll find out, because doing it for this marathon will actually be my first time playing it, so it'll be kind of exciting. I hear it's not that bad, so, you know. Maybe I'll tell you that when I get to it. Can you believe we're almost done with this game already? It's really short. There's only 2 zones left. It's Aqua Plant, which I did have a bit of issues with. It's the water stage of this game, and like the other Game Gear games, being in water makes you extremely slow. Not as bad as like Sonic 1 on Game Gear, but it is pretty slow. Not very fun, to be honest. Also, there's a secret little wall here, if you want to take a little shortcut. Very neat. Also, here's me using the peel out if you want to see it in action. It's pretty quick, you see. Yeah, you see how slow this is? I just gave up, and I was just like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm just damage boosting through it. But yeah, that's Aqua Lake. Sonic is using kilometers? How could he? Act 2 is also... all these acts are gonna be so short. There's so little to talk about when it comes to this game. It's such a nothing game, if I'm being so honest. I know I'm being really rude to this game. It's not even a bad game. It's just, if I had to pick the time I've had the least favorite with these Game Gear games, it would have to be Sonic Chaos, if I'm being honest. Sonic 2 was pretty good. Sonic 1 was also, it was alright. It's pretty good. It was neat. But this game, also that was extremely short. 22 seconds. Yeah, and if you want to see a Let's Play of Tails in this game, I don't need to show you that. I know this game is called Sonic and Tails in Japan, so I should probably show Tails, because, you know, he's like half the name there. But he can't even collect the Chaos Emeralds in this game. So, you know, what's the point in playing him? I can't even show off the special stages. Also, I don't know how to do that section there. I was just stuck, and I don't know how. This boss is pretty easy. You just kill the little chickens here. Just bounce on them. The big giant egg's gonna come here. There's a lot of... I didn't realize Sonic 2 Game Gear also had a thing with a chicken boss fight, and I'm just like, what is this? Games and chickens? Whatever. Anyways, after you hit it enough, it's gonna start shooting missiles at you, and you just have to dodge them. I clearly didn't here. But once you hit them once like this, that's pretty much it. Now time for the final zone of this game. Yes, we're already here. No more of this game. We're free. It's not a bad game, I'm sorry. Time for Electric Egg Zone. These zones also they also have the gimmick of these pipes. I don't know what these games have with these pipes. Sonic 2 had that zone too, and I hated it there. And I hate it here too. Peel Out's great though. I'd love to Peel Out. Yeah, just watch out for these bomb guys. You can't. I believe you can't spin dash into them, so just watch out for them. And assume the right pathway, and I assumed right. I'm not lying. I just guessed where to go, and I made it the right way. It was at this point where I was just trying to get this game done as quick as possible. But time for our final level, because the next level is the boss fight, so it's not really an actual level, it's just a runway to the boss. Accidentally got sucked into here. Yeah, I didn't pick up. I hate these tubes so much. They just waste my time. Not fun, I'll tell you. Yeah, just make sure to avoid these bomb guys. They will ruin your life. Also, I don't know how I avoided all those lasers. I was slowing down a lot. Yeah, the only dangers are really those bomb guys. There are some bombless pits in this act. Both Act 1 and 2, I believe. For sure in Act 1. I did die to them in my practice run, so do watch out for those. But now it's time for the final boss. Ooh. I wonder what the final boss is going to be. I'll tell you ahead of time, it's not as annoying as Sonic 2's. Also, look at this pro strat. Ooh, I didn't even need the mine cart. Also, those rings, be careful when grabbing them. You can get sucked back out, so just be careful. But yeah, this is the final boss. I don't know how many times I died in my practice. I kept getting impatient. This guy, you just want to bounce on him. Be careful because the bullets do reflect. I was greeting pretty hard on this boss to get as much damage. And, you know, I paid for the price, but if you're more patient, this boss will be pretty easy on your first attempt. Anyways, after you defeat the first phase, it has a last, like, effort, like, I'm gonna kill you! And, if you get hit once, no matter how many rings, insta-kill. So if he touched me there and I didn't jump into him, insta-kill. So, just be careful there. Anyway, just like the other Game Gear games, Eggman makes his escape, and, well, he drops the Chaos Emerald on his way out, so you've got all the Chaos Emeralds, and that's the game. That's literally it. You're probably wondering, what's the difference between the good ending and bad ending? It's literally just try again, get the Chaos Emeralds. That's literally it. It's not worth it to go for the Chaos Emerald. I mean, they're so easy to get. I guess why not? Just to complete the game fully, but they sure don't give you much. But yeah, that's Sonic Chaos. That's the whole game. If you want a really short Sonic game to play, I guess play this. I'm a little drained of this game, I can't lie. It's so short. It drained me somehow. I don't know how. It has a magical power to do that. Definitely my least favorite of the Game Gear games. The next Game Gear game that's like more of another traditional platformer one is Triple Trouble, which is a lot better. It also has a cool fan remake. I won't be showing that off, but I think it's cool. Just if you're curious on it, search up some videos or download it yourself. There is a remake of Triple Trouble, which will be our next Game Gear game. But yeah, there's something else to say. The final boss, just watch out for the final attack. It will one-hit you, no matter how many rings you have. And he comes from any direction. He can come from the left side, the bottom left, bottom right, and I believe top right. And top left. Basically all the directions. Actually, I haven't seen him come from the bottom right, so maybe that might be a safe zone. I don't know though. Just good luck. You'll probably have 1,000 lives and it continues, so even if you die a bunch on that final boss, you'll be fine. There's no stress there. But I don't know what will be next on this marathon. I can't decide until I'm actually like sitting in my room like thinking, what would my next game be that I feel like let's play. But I think it's probably gonna be either the extra video or Sonic Triple Trouble or Labyrinth. One of those three. Don't know which one. I'll think about it though. We'll see. We'll see. And if you watched all the way through, thank you very much. I know the Game Gear games aren't going to get as much attention as me Let's Playing the main Sonic games, but I still want to do them. I feel like they're just as important as the main games when it comes to Sonic's history. So maybe not like Sonic Labyrinth or Spinball, but hey, they do have some importance. And look at the nice thank you to you. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next Let's Play. See ya later. Toodles.